How to remove moles naturally. Who wouldn't want to have a sexy mole like the one on Cindy Crawford's lip? Unfortunately, we don't usually have this luck, and some moles or freckles become a nightmare. Even Cindy Crawford removed hers a few months ago. If you want to remove moles naturally, you can take advantage of some homemade recipes. What you need to know about moles. In most cases, moles or freckles are harmless. If they change size, color or shape, you should consult a dermatologist. However, they can sometimes be annoying or problematic, aesthetically speaking. Not everyone thinks that a mole on the face, like Madonna, Marilyn Monroe or Scarlett Johansson have, is sexy, so they want to remove it. The medical name given to moles is melanocytic nevus. Moles are brown or black skin patches that are formed by an accumulation of melanocytes, cells that produce pigment or melanin. While some moles are present at birth and are likely to be inherited from parents, most of them appear between the ages of 20 and 30 and can be raised or flat, have hair or be hairless and look soft or rough. Some fade on their own as we get older. Among the factors that promote the development of moles are hormonal fluctuations, exposure to the sun, genes. The best home remedies to remove moles. If you notice that your mole hasn't changed in appearance for a long time, or you've gone to the dermatologist to rule out that it may be a sign of something bad, then you can take advantage of the following natural remedies. Garlic. Garlic is used most of all for skin-colored moles or bumps on the skin. This vegetable contains certain enzymes that break down the cells responsible for producing pigments. You can also use it to reduce the dark color of a mole. What you need: a garlic clove, gauze, adhesive tape. What you need to do: before you start, disinfect the area where your mole is with alcohol and coat the skin with a little almond oil or Vaseline to protect it from its surroundings. Then crush a garlic clove and place it on the mole, with the inner part touching the skin, and then secure it with a gauze and tape. Leave it on all night and repeat this daily for a week. After you've followed these instructions, then your mole will come off by itself. Onion juice. You may be able to buy onion juice that's already been prepared in shops. If not, you can make it yourself at home if you prefer. How? It's very easy. What you need: 1 onion. What you have to do: simply chop the onion into julienne strips and put them in a kitchen robot. You will have some kind of paste that you must place on the mole and let it act for a few hours. You need at least 3 weeks for the appearance to improve. Remember that you shouldn't use this homemade recipe on your eyelids or near your eyes because it can cause irritation. Apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar reduces the dark color of moles and can remove them naturally without you having to resort to using medical procedures. What you need: 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, 10 milliliters. A cotton ball. What you have to do: you have to soak a cotton ball in a little bit of the vinegar and then apply it on the mole. Leave it on for at least 1 hour and repeat this every day until your mole disappears. If the apple cider vinegar irritates your skin, then you'll have to stop using it. Do you want to know more? Read 8 cosmetic uses for apple cider vinegar. Castor oil. Castor oil not only removes moles but also warts and marks on the skin. The bad thing is that you need to repeatedly apply it for several days or weeks. To speed up the process, we recommend that you combine it with baking soda or crushed aspirin. What you need: 1 tablespoon of castor oil, 10 milliliters. 1 aspirin tablet or 1 tablespoon of baking soda, 10 grams. Optional. What you have to do: rub the oil directly on the mole and rinse it off. Do this when you wake up and before you go to sleep. This process takes at least a month, but the advantage is that it doesn't leave any scars. In fact, this process is so effective that it seems as if you never had a mole in the first place. Banana peel. Banana peels will not only remove moles naturally, but they are also an excellent skin moisturizer and don't cause negative reactions on the skin. What you have to do: every time you eat a banana, save the peel. Cut a small piece of the size of the mole and place it on your skin with the inner part on the mole. Repeat this every day, always at night. Don't rinse your skin. Tea tree oil. There are 2 ways to remove moles by using this oil. Moisten a swab and rub it on the area. Soak a cotton ball in tea tree oil and place it on the mole and then keep it secure with a bandage. We recommend that you do both depending on the time of day. It's best to use the cotton swab in the mornings and the cotton ball at night. It will take about a month to see the results. Baking soda. You can also use it alone, without mixing it with castor oil. Or rather, you can use it with a little bit of water. The idea is to form a paste that you can apply on the mole and let it dry. You can rinse it off or cover the mole with gauze and leave it on all night. In any case, it will take at least 3 weeks to remove moles completely. Pineapple juice. This juice helps to reduce the pigmentation of moles and make them gradually disappear. Pineapple juice can be bought in stores, or prepared at home by blending the fruit in a blender. What you have to do: apply the pineapple juice to the mole by using a cotton swab. Leave it to dry and rinse it off. For best results, we recommend that you use fresh juice as it contains more citric acid. Other fruits that also produce good results are green apples, lemons, and grapefruit.